I love salt. You know what I'm talking about? Like salty French fries. Are you with me? I mean, it's like my French fries need to be bathed in salt. Like, can I have a little bit of French fry with my salt, please? I mean, you guys know what I'm saying. Salt is awesome because it truly makes almost everything taste better. Even cereal. I am so excited to eat my cereal.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So, maybe salt doesn't taste great in cereal.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to talk about being the salt and light of the world. But before we do that, I thought we would do a quick recap. Whoa, guys, that was way too fast. Can we please slow it down a little bit?
Jesus went up to a mountain where a lot of people.
Okay, that was way too slow. I'm assuming I have to be way more careful with my words.
Please.
Okay, let me just go over last week's message in a
Normal speed.
Here we go. Jesus went up to a mountain where a lot of people and his disciples followed him. He began to teach them many things. We learned about the Beatitudes in Matthew chapter 5. We also talked about how Jesus came to fulfill the law and not to destroy it. Remember, the law was how people communicated to God. But now we have the Holy Spirit who speaks to us. Jesus did a complete and finished work on the cross for you and for me. So when we believe in Jesus, we have access to God every second of every day. Something Jesus talked about in the Sermon on the Mount is being the light and salt to the world. Jesus says in Matthew chapter 5, "You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt becomes tasteless, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. Let your light shine before men in such a way that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven." Here's the thing. Salt really does make a lot of things taste better. When we cook a meal, salt is usually the #1 ingredient. And do you know what else we need? Light. Can you imagine doing everything in darkness? It would make things very difficult. So here's what Jesus meant by you and I being salt and light to the world. Just as salt makes things taste better, except cereal, God uses us to make Jesus taste better. When we meet someone who doesn't know Jesus, they're going to look at us and use us as an example of being a Christian. Jesus isn't saying that we have to be perfect or can't ever have bad days, but he wants us to be led by the Holy Spirit so when people see us, they can taste Jesus. He also uses us as lights of the world. The light of Jesus lives in me because I believe in him and I walk with him. A lot of people walk in darkness, but the light of Jesus will illuminate their entire life. I remember one time when I was in college, some friends and I were at a Whataburger, and someone behind the register had a limp because she was born with one of her legs shorter than the other. And one of my friends asked her if she wanted to be healed. He then began to tell her that we were Christians and that Jesus can heal anything. She didn't believe in Jesus and was very hesitant about it. But my friend prayed for her, and her shorter leg literally grew out to be even with the other one. Another one of my friends gave money to someone else who worked there because, honestly, the Holy Spirit told her to. You see, God used my friends and I to make Jesus taste good. We didn't tell them that they had to obey all these rules in order for God to love them, or in order for God to heal them, or in order for God to hear them. No, He loved them right where they were at. Wherever we go, we carry the name and the presence of Jesus. It's not about having to do something. You don't have to pray for every single person you meet and, oh, thus saith the Lord. But here's the thing. We can be filled with joy, kindness, and faithfulness, and thankfulness. Why? Because we serve a God that loves us so much that He gave us Jesus. We now have access to God through the Holy Spirit, which means wherever we go and whomever we talk with, we have the power of God living in us through the Holy Spirit. So I really want to encourage you today to stretch your faith. Pray for people. Ask for encouraging words to give someone. Love people no matter if they're mean to you or nice to you. Be the salt and light of Jesus everywhere you go. Did you know that you can even do that to your family? Sometimes we can get annoyed by our parents or siblings, but we need to even be salt and light to them, and especially everywhere we go. Well, hey guys, I had a lot of fun with you today, and honestly, I'm gonna need some water after eating all that salt in my cereal. I have really enjoyed these videos, but I wanna hear from you. So if you have time, I want you to comment or reach out to us and let us know how you have been salt and light in your world. Looking forward to seeing you guys here online next week. Love every single one of you.